A pleasant good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to our main followers of LNTV Liberia Live and ELBC 99.9 FM. I am Sammy Connie and I'm broadcasting to you live at the Ministry of Information, Culture, Affairs and Tourism. So today MICAT Press Briefing will be addressed by Honorable Jerolinmek M Piah, Minister of Information, Culture, Affairs and Tourism. Mr. Piah will address issues of national concerns and provide updates on the ongoing developments within the government. Still and still watch, don't you go away.
Press conference and then we thank you for taking all the time during the celebration of the last policies from one venue to another venue with the conclusion at the official minister of information. Those who are able to go there, you can there, prepare yourself, keep the company there in affairs on the radio. You have the company details their past. I want to thank you for everything, for how much you are doing and able to provide. The Deputy Minister of Affairs and Public Affairs, the Minister of will come and make his special statement, after which we will invite the Chief Administrator, the Minister of Information, Public Affairs and Tourism, for official statement of the Assembly.
That was the voice of the Director for Press and Public Affairs and he's the acting Minister of Information Services. Next is Honorable Daniel Odesano, Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs.
All of you, members of the Nigerian media, welcome to your distinguished audiences, social media and radio land. We are grateful to be back here after the period of national celebration. A celebration that took the dimension of no for our most recent history. So we are back here, the press conference today will be specifically focused on dissecting all of the activities accumulated into 178 independence anniversary. Our speeches delivered some very important things to say about our country. Mr. Jerolinmek M Piah will take the time to dissect everything for our audiences. The President's speech, the clemency that was granted to humans, what the Forester said about how the government thinks about what the Forester said, the MCC argument, of course, good news has come. I also believe that my news is too good to be true. Mr. Piah will provide the first-hand information to put out there to the public. But it's very important I say also this. Why it's important to do so? Because every time the country takes a giant leap in the form of progress, there are doubting promises all over the place. So, as part of our job, it's not just to be active, but to be proactive in delivering timely clarification about some of the good things that are happening for our country. Of course, you know today the President is dedicating the facility at LPRC. I'm told from the day LPRC was established, this is the first time that entity by itself has built a multi-layer facility for storage of petroleum products. It will serve as a buffer to resolve some of the shops that will be created will package for a while in the supply of petroleum products in the Latin market. So, your speaker today, your sole speaker is the Minister of Information, and then we have the red carpet of the speaking. That being said, I would now encourage all of you to put your camera in place, take a seat. So I invite the podium, you the future spokesperson of the government of Liberia, Honorable Jerolinmek M Piah.
So that was the voice of the Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs, Honorable Daniel Samuel. This is Honorable Jerolinmek M Piah, Minister of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism. So they are just showing how the person welcome. This is LNTV Liberia Live and I'm broadcasting to you live. And the Minister of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism. So today is Tuesday. Today is MICAT regular press briefing. So sticking still for us, don't you follow what I bring you full coverage of this press briefing.
And I wanted to do that before the time. Each of you here to join in the one of taking life has been made possible by only one person. No one. Anywhere to do that. It's little. When you live long, die young, die big, or you die in what you call your red old age. One person is responsible. That person is God. I know we did all the social activities. Those of you who keep them out to dance, for song. Yes, so I pray. But for me, who was a celebrant, there's one thing that counts. That is to say to God, Lord, I'm grateful. That is the only person that knows that. While so many persons are dying young, who are sick in the hospital. I was able to, in a very strong spirit, celebrate my 28th birth anniversary. So I want to say, Lord, awesome. Listen to that song. We are dancing. There's a song inside Liberia was called Destroy Party of Country Mother. It's called Lord and Grateful. From the same Lord and Grateful for all you have done. You say this computer program where I have to stay everything they thought. I thought I had to use the same program to play the God that I'm grateful. And I want to thank all of you who joined me in celebrating. I honestly believe it's one of the best of birthday celebrations. And all of you who did it, I want to thank you. The country has just celebrated 178 years of existence. As a government, we take very keen note of the fact that there's a new sense of patriotism and nationalism. So much so that it didn't matter where you were, whether you were in Europe, in the Americas, in Asia, Africa, you just made it. It was a time of special celebration. In some instances, the US, for example, I'm being told during the celebration that there were candidates who are desiring to be senators and lawmakers in the US who draped themselves in our national color and celebrated Nigeria that they've never done before. You know, when the president sat before President Donald Trump and made his 2 minutes or so comments, and President Trump responded in a way, something that some who believe in the negative so much were trying to make it appear as something that was negative. We said that we think that that singular action was the kind of brain drain for our country. Since that time, millions of other nations, including Liberia, or the president in different forms of different social media platforms. I watched a short video this morning of a girl who's supposed to be a Ghanaian. And she was asking the hard question that made people begin to follow the independence celebration of Nigeria. And then she was explaining one of the conversations where. And she ended up by saying, Nigeria, that's all she did. I think that would be it. So we'll have a new speaker. One of the greatest musical styles in the world. Some say they do, some say that we do, whatever it is. It's a great musical icon. He dressed up in the national colors. So let's celebrate the North Star nation. You see, when your country is on a backward trend, it's like you have your own children. If you have a son or daughter, who are hardened criminals, always taking drugs, you certainly not going to be proud of that son or daughter. On the other hand, if you have a child, smart, go to school, maybe about to graduate from high school at the age of 17, getting ready to go to university, part do everything. At 26, he or she getting PhD. You graciously introduce that child to where you go to school. This is my daughter. The same goes about what happens in relation. Not many persons are prepared to identify themselves by whom the relationship. Even though that's where they come. There's one realization, I don't know what everybody pays attention to it. At times, like this, we have not created heaven yet because nobody created heaven. We are not claiming to have created a perfect man where everything is well. It's only during the time of creation when God was creating the world and He worked on everything. At the end of the day, the scripture will always talk about saying, and God saw that it was good. Everything was good. In the human society that we in, that happens, what people go up to is for you to try. To be seen as doing something to bring on the image of the nation. To make people to have respect for the country. And I can say as a spokesman of the government with all the similarities. I in a year and a half. It's happening. And we believe that has motivated our people to want to church and honor their country. Independence Day is to remember that on this day we claim nationhood. We declare as a sovereign nation that we're an independent state ready to conduct our own affairs. It's a day that must always be remembered as a day we will celebrate our nation. We've got reasons, or the people have got reasons, why they've not been celebrating their nation. That point of traditional one saw during this meeting, that not only people within the government of the country were prepared to celebrate our nation, people from everywhere, Liberians finding themselves in different places, joined by foreigners. Some of whom have not seen our country before have heard of our country during this period, ready to celebrate our nation. So as a government, we pleased with that and all the other things that are happening. Therefore, our president, in his wisdom, decided to declare that tomorrow, what is tomorrow day? July 30th, 2025 will be observed as a national holiday. I know there's been a debate all over the place. Yesterday, I got dozens of calls from journalists, private citizens, who say, yes, we listen to the president talk about a day of prayer. And we don't know whether it's a national holiday or it's a working holiday. Of course, we promised them that we will answer their question on the appropriate platform. If they believe on the every management area, we believe the question will answer. But this platform can also not answer. We say, yes, the more of the national holiday. Proclamation was economic issue. And I would like to read a proclamation. The proclamation by the president. Whereas, on the funding of our nation, through seasons of trial and triumph, God has remained our God in the souls of our folk. And whereas there have been unusual and extraordinary outbreaks of natural phenomena and man-provoked national crises that have caused much harm, devastation, and destruction in many parts of the world, from which the grace of God has spared our nation. Whereas, with these conditions, I call on all Liberians to submit themselves in humble supplication to the Almighty God for guidance and protection, as well as for peace in their national life and affairs. And as we look to the future, let us embrace forgiveness of ourselves and one another. For it is only through reconciliation that we can fully heal and move forward as one people. Now, therefore, I, Joseph Numa Boaka, Senior President of the Republic of Liberia, by virtue of the authority in me vested, do hereby declare and proclaim Wednesday, July 30th, 2025 as the National Day of Prayer, to be observed as a public holiday throughout the Republic. Furthermore, I do call upon all priests, elders, deacons, evangelists, imams, and all residents, regardless of religious creed, to gather with one accord in their places of worship in each city, town, village, hamlet, and home within the territorial confines of the Republic of Liberia in simple and non-costly apparel to pray and meditate from 8 o'clock in the morning. Meanwhile, all public offices, business houses, marketplaces are to remain closed on business, while all citizens and foreign residents will cease from their usual daily occupations and avocations in full recognition of God's love and guidance. Giving one of my hand and seal of the Republic of Liberia in the city of Monrovia, county of Monserrato, this 28th day of July, the year of our Lord 2025, and of the independence of the Republic, 179. Joseph Numa Boaka Senior, President of the Republic of Liberia by order of the President, Councillor B.Y.E. Gray, Acting Minister of Foreign Affairs. So this proclamation now makes tomorrow a national holiday. If you listen to the proclamation as was read, There is an intent for the day. You know, spell out this day should be allowed to serve a purpose. It is not the time for all the big parties. Big parties all over the place. It is not the time, you know, we all are sinners and falling short of the glory and drink alcohol and do all the different things. It's not one of the days for massive alcohol consumption. It's a day of reflection for our nation to God. So pray. That's why it's the National Day of Service. So we appeal to all of our citizens to get to their different places of worship. Pray for the nation, pray for leaders, pray for the citizens, so that God's blessing can continue to be upon us, to continue to hear some of the good news that we hear. The president did not start short of the proclamation. He delivered a very touching message. And I want to read that message. That the intent is for people to follow. It's long, but it's necessary to read. Of course, because it's long, not many persons will have the appetite to read. Some will just see the news for their partner. Choke up call I read behind you. What do you think of person? You know, see them put it there. They're not right behind you. So there we go. Child William Conference going for press conferences. When you come out, you don't really gotta be alive. So they're called for president. Our whole president is appointed. Well, you don't know me, I didn't get the other side. One of the things of the I didn't be in there. The local area, I'm going to all right. So while under experience or something that doesn't go properly in favor. Before I go there, let me just tell something that people wonder around it and sit up in the Some are saying the president does not have the authority to declare national anthem. So how they do it all. Of course, we see some blind people who are open with what the presidential power has. Spoken to that already, and I saw a post on the bill. Others who made that. But yet the president has the authority. What the president cannot do is to say on his own, July 30th every year will be a day for national prayer. He does not have that authority. But to declare a national holiday for a single day, for a single purpose, he has the authority. So, for example, when I work as press secretary of the president, in anything you ask me now, first research to see what you have to say. If you don't have that appetite to do so, and you don't want to brand the praise out everything that you always do in the long service. This ministry was collapsed and we are in here. And all of us here, including you sitting me, all my ministers, most of us. Yes, still that. The president has taken into consideration the most important sector of our society. Officials of this government, ordinary employees who are in this thing, they all perish on second because they're doing corruption. We can say because of this strike tomorrow is declared as a day of national mourning. Yes, I'm about the indoor. But if you wanted it to be a regular holiday to be celebrated every year, then at that point it requires executive endorsement. Act only legislator based on the recommendation that will declare that day every year as national holiday. I know there was I don't know why exactly what, but Lone Star have participated, football tournament was a African competition or some walk on sea, was a walk on sea. And after that game, the victory, I was excited because they said it declared national holiday in honor of the national team of the tribe. So for those who are the usual critics, who want to criticize everything in our faces now, saying this president has to break the law, doesn't have the authority, we want to say to them, he has the authority, he has acted. So let me read a special statement the president put up in addition to the proclamation. He said, I still want patriotic greetings to all Liberians, where you read across a shared world. We are all deeply moved by the overwhelming display of joy, unity, nationalism that greeted this year's commemoration of our independence anniversary. The record-setting enthusiasm witnessed across the country in the diaspora, particularly across many cities in the United States, in Japan, in Canada, Australia, Egypt, and all parts of the world, is a resounding affirmation of our shared belief in the direction of our country is headed. That's what I said in my summary talk. And he said again, I would like to thank each and every Liberian and our friends across the globe who, with genuine spontaneity and pride, have demonstrated such hope and renewed optimism for Liberia's future. The president says, as I watch the jubilant gatherings of Liberians worldwide, it became clear that these were not mere celebrations. They represented a profound expression of renewed faith, national pride, and a collective commitment to the new Liberia. The president says, what I saw and felt was the rekindling of our belief in what our country is capable of becoming. Beyond the celebrations, the ceremonies, and speeches, this year's Independence Day carried a deeper message. The Liberians everywhere are united by a common dream, a dream of peace, dignity, and national renewal. From community gatherings across the country to jubilant celebrations among Liberians in the diaspora, their voices echoed with love for our homeland and a strong commitment to its progress. as your president. I am deeply humbled to serve at this moment in our history. I do not pretend to have all the answers, and I acknowledge challenges we face. But I remain firmly committed to lead with integrity, serving with responsibility, and dedicating myself to the path of renewal and sustainable development. Together, we have endured great trials. And yet again, we are proving that the strength and resilience of the Liberian people remain unshakable. This new chapter in our national journey demands greater unity and collective effort. Every Liberian has a role to play in shaping the Liberia we all desire. None more so than our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. Their skills, their experiences, and resources are essential to our development. That is why we have strengthened the office of Diaspora Affairs and are moving forward with plans for National Diaspora Conference this September in Washington, D.C. This gathering will be a vital platform to ensure your voices are heard and integrated into Liberia's long-term development agenda. We are witnessing the rise of a new spirit of nationalism. The consciousness of our shared destiny is being awakened. We are gradually casting off the weight of the past, despair, and replacing it with a forward-looking commitment. We are shedding off our trademark, indifference, and withdrawal, and instead re-engaging our fellow citizens, our communities, and our nation. Indeed, Liberia is vast, and this is our time. Let us build on the gains we've made today. Let us see this moment with conviction and purpose. The weeks and months ahead may not be ordinary. They must be filled with deliberate actions that bring us closer to reconciliation, that strengthen our economy, and that bring dignity to the Liberian household. I call on all Liberians to reconcile with one another, to seek out and create economic opportunities, to engage in entrepreneurship, to pursue alternative sources of income, and to strengthen their community. This is how we will rewrite or write a new story for Liberia. The story of a resilient, united, and prosperous nation, admired across Africa and the world. As I pledged before, I reaffirm my administration's commitment to building a strong, inclusive nation that leaves no one behind regardless of their political affiliation, ethnicity, or creed. I extend thanks to our brothers and sisters in the diaspora for their visible demonstration of love for the country. May God continue to bless and guide us as we join together in peace, reconciliation, and shared responsibility. As I mentioned, during my Independence Day message, I invite all of us to gather in our various places of worship on July 2025 to offer prayers for the healing, reconciliation, and unity of our people and protection and progress of the republic. Let us continue to think like you, love like you, and build like you. God bless us all. GNB. As I close, the president of the court here. So it's okay. Another issue of contention, and this one I thought to get talked about you, but it's so interesting. Because as professional people, we are in different chat rooms. And I mean, some of them have played voluntarily. See my work there, but they are there. In many of them, there are many educated in the best. But sometimes when you follow the conversation in those places, we appreciate what you're looking for. There was a new administration, but there is a new administration in the biggest country of that, the US. That new administration was really engaging and looking for ways to find how to engage other countries in the world. They took some initial steps. One of them to hold USAID aids to different countries. Dozens of persons, 2,000 working with USAID all across the world, many of them lost their jobs. Many national programs we have here, leading part in the health sector, the educational sector, and other places, are struggling to continue. We have just been declared eligible for Compact 2. By the way, you may all be aware that we were eligible before for Compact 1. We developed the Compact proposal and were eventually awarded $257 million for Compact 1. We used those monies principally on the energy sector. The other sector were road taking some little amounts of that. It kept our country. Because you see, the MCC support is not a loan like you have to pay for. It's free money, and they both pay for it grants. It didn't just come when you are enrolled in the MCC program as a country. You got all the requirements. All people they get called together with some say trade-offs, some say benchmarks, etc., etc. You got to meet it. It is meeting them that grants you that eligibility. But here's another thing you need to know. Is that somebody goes to a school, let me leave us. The whole country has said all the high schools in Liberia, their first groups will be eligible for scholarship. Free scholarship will be eligible. But then you have only 100 scholarships. Everybody who is approved that you got 100 scholarships. So once you get eligible, or you are reduced, you are eligible for the scholarship, but does it mean you get the scholarship? Because they have only 100 questions? No. So all your qualified by the people 100. So that's how the MCC goes. When you meet the trigger and you are eligible for Compact, many other companies are also eligible like you. They have the right to be selected as you are. But based on the funding they have and their plan for that period to say that the number of countries will take, only the number of countries will be chosen. So they will not announce you necessarily as being eligible to Compact, even though you got the grade you're supposed to get. So all countries got what we got, for which when we declared eligible for Compact. Then I no process of forcing because of the new situation that I mentioned earlier. What did that mean with some of the actors? Celebration. Sit down there, and if you are going to get everything for money, when you celebration, the money is not supposed to come and go into some other country. If you let the Prime Minister doing this, his press conference says, when you are eligible, there is an assessment of what constitutes the things we call banding constraint. What's stopping you from doing some of the many things you have to do as a nation? What's stopping industrialization here, for example? Anything. What is stopping just what we have to do? We got 1 million to go somewhere and come right back. Roads. What's stopping every year from Bapco? We just want to go to Bapco, like actually want to come and come back. Because my road is big. Yours is not, so you can't run to Bapco and come back like that. What's stopping you? So that's the bounding constraint you are talking about. When you find out why the things most important for your nation to advance are not available, then your compact document or proposal of program will be developed along those lines. It is at that point that it will be the costing of what that compact represents. So yes, the identity for compact 2. We develop the compact proposal based on the bounding constraint we find. And it is only after that time we know how we get it for compact 2. Whether 500 million, whether 600 million, but we'll keep it all around 1 million. And that's where we are. So the MCC structure is such that those who want to deal with the affairs of the MCC have said your compact that you're eligible for is reaffirmed. One more step away. That one more step is for the board, for the MCC board to agree with it and grant the approval. You listen to the final minister, he kept saying all the signals are positive. Because the first group of people who have reaffirmed and one who have spoken and said, no, no, that is close record. At the end of the minister, when I talk about people there making justification as to why we have with that time. Some on personal ground. That's why a big person became one of the other person did, the several went all and did. Personal happen. In most of the child rooms, and they're there, and they'll be come and join out of go back and forth, who want to be 24/7. Why would I debate with you and say, what happened? And I say what happened. Then before they will say out. So they'll wait to see whatever will happen or will happen. But that's the country we got. They don't understand that if you come back to the proposal is once the whole clearly and happen, so they don't understand that if you got 600 million, and I can say for sure, even though they will do the bank on street, but who doesn't agree that it still remains a child? Or that no never still a child. And those are presently in the determination of we get our small money. Who doesn't agree? And this small country will need to connect every political subdivision with paved roads. Who doesn't agree on that one? And somebody will give free money for that to happen. Why are you angry? Why are you manufacturing your own reasons as to why you think it will not happen? It must not happen. What's that happening? Let us say in their home and complain. What's that happening for what? What's that problem of access to road? It is us, the same people. And when opportunities are coming to address them, they will test and say, man, that the minister sounded positive. I want to sound positive along those lines. And yes, while we have that one more step to go with board, to be followed by much work in the development of the compact, all of those stuff. Just the fact that something that we all said that they cancelled was reaffirmed, we will get that money for compact. In fact, the minister explained that sir, we were way ahead when eligible for compact. So they now got the approval of 420 something billion. That tells you that all the countries that are in land will compact eligibility. Once the first country is doing go up, the other ones get back the rest of the process and will count. That's where we are hopeful for. And so people can sit there and be saying nothing will happen, they will not happen. Let them keep it up. But we believe it's good news. And what also know is that every time the good news comes, it makes us forget. The vice president is in Addis Ababa. The delegation was set up that included key sector ministers. I was asked to be in the delegation due to pressing challenges. We designated the director of the Liberia News Agency, Tokonta, to represent us. They are there. The Vice President addressed the opening session yesterday and presented Liberia's case for a sustainable food system. He identified three key pathways for sustainable food system in Liberia. We should get involved in nutrition sensitive agriculture will come as something in the 2006 to tech. And malnutrition is affecting most vulnerable. He also advised that climate smart agricultural practices be developed in partnership with local farmers and cooperatives. An inclusive governance framework that meaningfully includes the youth, the women, and traditionally marginalized communities. These are the factors or key sectors that can help transforming sustainable food system in our country. Today he will attend a high-level session organized by the African Union Commission in collaboration with the order NEPA, which is the CABP Kampala Declaration Valley Agricultural Food System. The feature led by the Minister of Agri-Food Intermediaries in dialogue and the people will be a part of it. It's also expected to hold bilateral meetings with the President of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, the Chairperson of the African Union Commission, Mohamed Ali Yusuf, and with Mr. Claver Titi, with the Executive Secretary of the UN Economic Commission for Africa. These high-level engagements are aimed to deepen regional cooperation and attract strategic investment into Liberia and the sector. The Vice President is also expected to be with the Liberian community in Addis Ababa to encourage continuous engagement with diaspora Liberians in nation building. There was something critical that took place during the independence celebration that we get talking about. I've told that story here before. In 1990, on the eve of Christmas, there were sounds of gunfire. And our border we put it was specifically in a little town called Butu. That gun sound quickly escalated. In a matter of months, that war was everywhere. The entire country has fallen to the invading forces, and the rest of the people who were here that they're running, very low now stay as a rebel to capture, but all streets here in Monrovia. I was here. Somebody would have said, well, you walk already in Monrovia, yeah, you put it on fire, you put capture the whole country. But something was happening. Even though the rebels were strong enough to walk over the whole country in 3 months, it was difficult to conquer the Monrovia. So there was a start where people then had no food. And then the mountain rebels, rebels were all in secret. Really what they need the mountain. So West Africa said will not sit and allow this cycle to continue. The men in Banjul, they took a decisive decision to turn peacekeepers. Men and women from different countries were placed on the ship. Here are the people of the world. People usually occupied by rebels in the interior. IPF at the time was in support of the peace process. So they were fighting the MPLA forces to gain full control of the ports so that the peace was prevailed. It was a part of the growing. So the people who were coming to make peace, what the video said, bending and peacekeepers, they bended as peacekeepers. That blending was the beginning of a long war. Like you have the bitter sword, the death conflict. They have towers of songs and daughters and centuries. Like I said, I experienced all. They had no cost to do what they did. The young men and women from their countries who died, they had no reason to just jump into somebody else's country and get killed. After all, it's not a country that was hurt. I remember when Mr. Taylor finally decided one day that they will end the war, and they launched something called Operation Octopus. They basically overran the headquarters of ECHO. No regional leader said they will send men that ends. They keep killing them, we send more. They cannot allow just a single warrant march to defeat the regional. They stood firm. Lives were lost. But what happened since we ended the war? After all that thing happened, the same way we ended the war, I was saying, and we didn't know that we have one president who died. Some kind of way, and we had to give us some dignified burial. The president just did. We pay attention to the fact that there were men, leaders of our sub-region, who sending people here and they die for us. But we need some kind of closure too, that is honoring them. So the countries that sent troops here were all on the president. Nigeria was the whole roundup. They had the highest number of troops here. They had most of the missionaries working. Ghana, Sierra Leone, Guinea, the Gambia, Senegal came, all groups who put boots on the ground. We got closure to by honoring. And it was good that one of them had a representative who could see them. For President Bio, it was an emotional experience as he narrated. He was receiving the honor and he was here to show them. Already naming the community that he patrolled. Just sure of telling you the one that he went to at night. Because the lecture mission was meant to release him. So he knew the country. He put his chest towards the bullet to help us to save ourselves. So we're glad that we're able to honor them, and the president and the government are resolved to build a national memorial for all of those coming from those ECOWAS countries who came here and died for us. The government and the president have honored them, we're grateful. All of us are Liberians, should also be grateful. And then the final thing I want to talk about is about our origin. You know, when I go to the national programs, one of the things that I enjoy so much, when the orators say things that I hate the government, people can try and won't break their income. When they see orators trying to rise and say something about the people, and the people can clap. So President, fire! Don't suspend. Hey! It's beautiful sitting there working for. Anything you do is money you can get the fire. I was saying I got we. Yes, so there are procedures in governance. And the leader of the land got two things to follow. The law as well as their own instant understanding and maturity of what the tax amount is. When you see the president suspend somebody, it means the assessment of the situation demands that that state highest level of punishment in the society. If the president's offense weakens the place of disgrace, so the president will disgrace. It will grow. The president brought the law to America. It will get tough, as you know. The president is not only away from business. The president is also married. That when some of these allegations come, they get investigated for them. The best thing to do is not to fire them. Fire them will reach a conclusion and the convenes reach all the person. The suspension will always be a part of the governance process. These cases are also functional. The offense we can ask us to reimagine our national identity. We have a motto, national motto. Whatever to call us here. We want us to reimagine. It's not so that the government can just if the orators talk, it's one person, but our whole country apart from something else. So the government will consult on these issues. You want us to confront the economic disparity. True, we agree. There are challenges. That's why you saw the president announcing the special committee to be headed by a person who he said in the school world is man and trust here. Coming out of touch. A few years back, I didn't see that relationship between the president of the country and the environment. The mission by President Umar on now was for president. So the brother was invited. Send this man to trust together. Three, he wanted us to reclaim education as a public good. That process has started. We just signed the documentation of last week. That will see the build of all schools, work on quality at the primary level. We have a lab program building schools, including all the schools. Working on paying teachers well, making schools to have what they need to run properly. So that is on course as well. And prejudice and division. That was his payroll. Four, no government as a single entity and all of us. So you are talking to all of us. If a few of you here don't want to speak with each other, nobody can put else. Now this is what I agree with. So to end this unity is all of us business. Five, you want us to promote gender equity. So much has been done in promoting gender in this country. Though they have the gender quota talk where 10% of designated seats to be given to women in political parties. We had a situation where this country has been gender war. Something that is not common in many African countries. So I think we far ahead of the other, so we are not implemented. That we still got a lot to do, and we work to have a lot to do. I have plenty I want to talk and keep talking, but I realize that once the LBC goes for review, and everything will be, and nobody calling it, especially on radio, except for we are online, we want to bring that data. And because the first country is always asking about who wants some of the things that are supposed to talk, because I realized already 1.27. So we have basically short term left, so that the first company can be high usually is for you to have your own time to ask us the question. So I will end it there and say to all of you, thank you. I saw your here. I'm sure where that you will play the international cup. The country club is doing one of the games. I don't remember who. Oh, it was who are waiting for the first, but I told you know. I put all the games aside over there. I'm not going to, I won't wear one of these games. We are going to, I don't want to play on it, but I say, you want to play it, right away. And they told me, why do you know why you told me somewhere? You okay? Yeah. So, yeah, thank you, it was good. Thanks to all the other ministers. After my work, my minister said, we have to go somewhere else. I think that's about 7 times a week there. Yeah, I had a guest the other day from the eye, and they said the part of my work was not experience. So I told him it was on Friday, and I had to come to because it was overcrowded. And then they said, oh, somebody can be okay. Strangely, there was somebody who are working. The only difference is, I think Friday, Saturday, they can stay out there all in the morning. So on Sunday, they can eat around 1, and I went to group. I think we don't want to go to the everybody over there, we have but it was good. You know, all the way to do it. Our citizens are everywhere. I felt good being there where I identify with people and, you know, finding a way to make them part of the celebration. It was good. I want to thank everybody who played a part. Don't blame me for why you saw it. I know you don't have money. I have what everybody wants. That was my intention. I plan to have a nobody like 60. So they want you to see that on the back of the no, that's it will come to our belief, who believe never believe this. So that I have. When people do that, I appreciate it. And then I said, I'm grateful to God. And I feel strong. You know, my mother died, I gave a kid. My father died, I gave a my prayer is, I'm talking about my age. I even if I was it would be here whatever. I must say, as a next thing. So, indeed, so same as thing here, I don't believe on that. You know, if I don't know yet, I really believe the Bible socially.
So that are the words of Honorable Jerolinmek M Piah, Minister of Information. Yes, there's questions and answers by Jones.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday to you. We are hoping we have a fire with the gift as it gets, you know, small age. Because young people now, you know, die. So 58, you know, it's a great achievement. Thank you. And you just one summer and I worked for 2 years. You mentioned that there's another iconic program on the way, particularly to one of those, our counterparts that came here and helped us to solve the crisis here. And the monument is expected to be built in their own. But Liberians are also concerned. Recently, the president, reburied some of those key individuals, government officials, the president, who died during our 14 years civil war. What happens to the ordinary Nigerians? The child that they not see Liberia, the child of Ucho that heard about the soldiers from the armed forces of Liberia that died on the war. Ordinary market women that were selling in the market. Ordinary people that are found that villages got burned and they lost everything, they died. Is there any way around that the government is thinking to remember them also? Since we remember the big people, the president, and all the other big people, and coming remember those who came here, to help us solve our problem. What happens to ordinary people? How are you thinking about it?
Thank you, Mr. Piah. My name is Mobu. I run the multimedia. So
We know that.
So we want to discuss what the Liberian people are discussing, especially when it comes to their holiday. There are some people, even if the president decides to say, okay, let's have holiday for 1 week, they didn't have problem. In their AC, most of them will still find food to eat. But some of the Liberians who oppose the government does not, or is not capacitated to provide job for them, they have to go in the street, sell their food, get public food to eat. If the government just come out to say, okay, tomorrow is holiday, we don't have to pay for all of the good things, are you taking into consideration these people supposed to buy food and use the profit for food for their family? That's one. And the last one is that you have informed the last time that when the past president won China, running after the yellow machine issue, you would have been on grind after what informed. The first question was that the holiday is abroad, and then there are people who out there. Don't you think that they should go and hustle to put the family in the Nigeria or the And so that I would say the yellow machine you inform as a minister information and you have informed the Liberian people adequately about the yellow machine issue. But up to now the vice president have come, we have not heard anything. Don't you think it's going to the same issue like the evil man issue that previous government did now succeed?
I heard so much about the inavailability of meters on LC. It worries my heart about that. So one day I went to a broad office to find out the positive whether I bring people say the truth and do meter. He took me on a guided tour into a container. There was like 30,000 pieces of meter there and 4,000 meters bought from people. And so I want to say to us, young journalists, let's go beyond the press conference and think of information.
My name is Joseph Selim and I work for ABC Radio. Mr. Minister, the encouraging aspect of this nation about the transition, and we continue to see the persistent absence of the focus president. Because what we want to know is that she's the deputy minister want to know is she on a national duty or medical leave to update the public just about the transition, and the transition want to know the current status of that transition. thing. And that's it. To just
Thank you. So, my name is Desmond William, and I report for the Democracy Watch. Minister Piah, let me say happy belated birthday once again. His birthday was such a remarkable, memorable for us. It's important that we emphasize on the orator's message to the Liberian people. You spoke to key issues that he mentioned, and I'm inclined to throw light to the issues about Liberians, in fact, our government to reimagine our true identity as a nation. And many people oppose to the belief that the predecessor of our national orator and this orator almost they spoke similarly in terms of calling the government to order into certain basic areas that the government should be able to move forward in terms of our identity. Last year it was the same, we should reimagine our identity. This year we should reimagine our identity. How is the government is intending to reimagine the identity of our country? Is that recommendation for our two orators? Is the government taking that into consideration? And another key issue is the orator spoke about inclusionary, that we should build a nation of inclusiveness. Everyone, disregardless of their political parties, should have a stake in our national decision. And but I must admit that this government, ranging from the recent reburial of our previous president, inclined to believe there were invitations sent to other political leaders to form part of that program, of which we see the election of several other political opposition leaders, Alexander Thomas, former president of Liberia, Liberia, let's go on. And similar with the independence message, people believe that the government is making strides to reconcile the country, bringing all political actors together. But again, the will of these political actors to acknowledge the hardest fact that there is a government in power going at those days of the election that we should build this country together. The government at this point is in the driver's seat. Is the president is thinking more calculatedly to go beyond the trigger to see how best that before the stage ends, the legs of common political actors or opposition actors can be seen in dialogue on national decision making process, decisions of our country, or if for any reason the people are not willing, the government move ahead.
All right, thank you very much. Now let's begin. Quickly, Mr. Minister, let me see the detail. Straight on the national orator, he says something regarding why the thing that you are putting your own without making your own. Therefore, you call everything. So my concern is, besides you putting your own, will you also reach out to everyone that the national orator talk about in the nation process? The church, the political parties, the youth, the separation, and emphasis at their place. I'm talking about the government, at their place. Okay, then I am Professor Max Kenya, and I'm the coach of South Liberia. How do you get there? I want to know why you can make of the children's concept who step at this opportunity.
Okay, thank you. My name is National Cooper, I report for ULBC. But just in relation to our question, the Ministry of Information Corporate Security posted on its official Facebook page after the sideline activities of the escape disposal test. Let me just read two paragraphs. As Nigeria proudly celebrates 178 years of independence, we at the Ministry of Information, Culture Affairs and Tourism, MICAT charged with promoting our rich culture, heritage, and stating our heartfelt appreciation to one of our nation's brightest star, Christopher Change, for bringing vibrant energy and unity to this historic movement at the
escape this post complex. I will talk about paragraphs 2 and 3. As we reflect on our nation's journey, MICAT joined the rest of the world to stand with face of the change, and all Liberian artists who use their talents to inspire positive change, promote national pride, and showcase the beauty of our cultural values of our homeland to the world. Right after this post, a promoter, the head of the media team of Face of the Change, he goes by the name Sam Peru. He's affectionately called DAWC, shared the post with this caption. It is sad that this same ministry did not support or even reach out to the team from the even Genesis. But here we are. The ministry is now celebrating it like it has won Grammy Award. Quote, sad time for entertainment. And he goes on to say, please use this energy to improve the art and culture of our country. T for thanks. My question is, did the Ministry of Information, Public Affairs and Tourism form part of this event? Or if not, why?
For everything that goes on the ministry page, our website, let it go on our website. I'll feel the everybody with messaging on the issue. So whatever you wrote with his opinion, we respect it. Free question. He has opened his mind, so be it. Whatever we wrote, they say, not a question I need to see. What is your question? Somebody commented it. The topic is so clear. I guess they will have enough time. Respect his opinion, as well as the democratic stage does. Everybody does his opinion. And you do the right things. I can say, move. So if you follow the recent activities we have, the last part of the program we had at the Ministerial Complex, we could have national memorial event, was meant for all others who died not just as a result of the war, of the Ebola, of Corona, or other situations that took place in that time. It was clear. Government is also on record to say there will be a national memorial on all victims of the different episodes. So you say, wow, the president has to their background, what's some of the national memorial goes. You have the one for so it's something that covers just every sector of people who have recognized. But think about it. We kill ourselves. These people go out of our way. We try to stop from killing ourselves. We kill it. In wisdom, why we do it for ourselves. We get it with it. That's what we do. So they have been, we have the, when it comes to all the diagrams, these are things that are 5 months. They have the Ebola Memorial. I don't think it'll be hard to we have the Pioneer Memorial, we have the Ebola Memorial, we have the Civil War Memorial, and the list goes on. So it takes us a count, just every sector of the organization. The auditor say we do really bad in this one, not just for us. The country global is a country global. That's something that we can just get off the end. No, we want to go whenever we put it on. All those things will depend on intensive consultation with people. That's his opinion, but does everyone agree that we achieve the goal of the program? There can be some kind of research survey or engagement to see that whatever you want to do, even though somebody has suggested it, but you want to make sure that indeed somebody suggested whatever you do meets the application of at least a government citizen, whatever what they want. So how we intend to, what we decide as a country. First of all, do we really agree that we need to change what? Do we really agree as a country that we need to change some of our symbols? As a decision for all of us to make, I just important. So I try at appropriate time with consensus building with determining how we want to really manage the country. But it starts with some simple things. I would say, anything happening in Britain and health business, the citizens will always see the advent go out a miracle. The politics not used to be deep as it is. It's been people. Oh, but don't joke with what Americans draw America. We have to start with that one first. When we saw a bit of this business, let's start working out. That's more important than all the other things we will do. As soon as we start working out, we then will always do things that will help the country. You love your children, what you do. And now you all get them and put in your taxes. You change because you love the child. So the same thing goes with the nation. Once we start loving the nation, we'll also be hesitant to do anything that will harm us. All the other steps were reimagining, redefining, count. When we start with the logic that don't require anything, which is power. Before is always thinking of the other. Is it going to care? Is it poor for if you want to release out, then you want to release out for business. The same people who are going to be in the market, only one person can determine whether they're going to be in the market that day. That's all. Be alive, very important. When you say now when you not to go to that market, you're not doing it. The government says that was one day start to pray for the country, you say you're calling for holiday, that's the right to do. When you go in the market, I used to sell before, but I used to make it. Yeah, they used to go in the market, they said market. Ask market to the person you need to be sure that when you go to your market profile, you say go pray for, you be politics, I say, you go hungry, you go pray. The government has said, does it mean everybody will go to the church to pray? No. Does it mean everybody will go to a mosque to pray? No. When you are coming to the program, let's say, you know what national day? Huh? You see people in the market shelter? So anywhere how they talk about, suppose they go in the market shelter, I don't care, right there to be here, I don't care one there to do. But we encourage the people to work. If you want to pray, government. You only have to go to a church. You still read your house, take a bath, you take a Quran, read it. But you say you want to do it, why are you going to do more? If you say when you said I want to, you not, you go say, what's that? But it's a good thing that the leadership of the country will reference God. It doesn't mean that people have to do as human beings. But we are a religious nation. We are Christians, we are Muslims, we are Buddhists, we are Arabs. We acknowledge the right of those who don't believe in God, but they want to pray to anybody about them. Why do I say? Pray for the government of Israel. Take that same energy and go get it with a community one day or so and say, wow, all the happening to me against you. President Selly is the one in the sense. You see nothing in the whole time. You come to sit down. I can only do one person. Trying to go around and take 4 hours. You wouldn't see President Sunday waking up the innocent to go to visit the restaurant. He's doing that for every program. The former president, we are promised to himself that because he is not the president, he has nothing to do with the country's national celebrations. Nobody can put him. Mr. Cummings, Mr. Bury, and everybody else, they can continue. But what we would do as a government and what we do is I will always recognize the fact that the idea of supposed to be invited. Whether they honor that invitation or not, it's for them. And if that has caught the attention as a media person, take your microphone there one day. Everybody in the public say no that former President Mugabe, the city was doing to Memorial. I think your ministry for one now. That's a job, right? You never do. The last post, everybody will continue to invite. You are very concerned with the minister of culture. The last time we had to have a minister of culture was driving towards the language. You have a terrible accident. The car, I guess, is trash. They extend the wheel out of lunch. So that accident caused some physical impact involved. You have to take care of yourself first. To become the aware, we know that she's there because of that problem. We reach out to God, we pray for her to recover, and she will come. Keep making the trust. Because you know everything one day, keep it 2 years. Maybe one of the good things is that he has a capable assistant minister who is in charge. Because she's their daughters. So, if that answers your question, the minister would have lost all that. You know, in America, the rules are so clear. Driving there is something. Sometimes you get in the street, the first prayer is at the end of the day, I should never have to. So she's fine, but she's recovering from that accident. Eventually, when she's okay, she will come, continue with the work she has to do until the transition is over. Thank you, Abuel, for the veteran journalist, for calling on the young journalists here. To do more than just what I do at the MICAT Press Conference. I think sometimes it's happened for the duty so hard. And you don't have the energy of a lot of videos. Abuel is a very good thing happening as well. As you find the Bible, find the good thing in everything. You know, the society depends on you so much you go. But they don't depend on you to deceive. They don't depend on you to break it or look at all of the laws. They expect you to report the bad things when they happen. But at the same time, they expect you to close your eyes. That's journalism. Too many people putting the battle from the radio, running social media pages. But not everybody doing what is required of a journalist. There's a lot of time or opportunity exists. It gives people a chance to be trained. You are supposed to work on MICAT. asking somebody to help us. Not asking somebody to go age, the person agreed to help us. At least from MICAT in, to decide for the first time, to take one generation from the first one to the other. But now, it's the what is the top. If I succeed without Taurus, I have to give me money. Then probably with their one. But that would be the best of the best. I'm looking down in the Bible. Then we have the first chance for a leader to go to war trip. You expect that person to represent your leader. You say, okay, we have a leader. Okay, so we can keep talking about it. So it will not be a problem. No one, but I want some students to tell this my own person, we have oil. So if it happens, then we have public affairs, tell us everybody. Yeah, we see us on our own, we have seen they are that's it.
So that's it for the press briefing here at the Ministry of Information, Culture, Affairs and Tourism. So to the MICAT Press Briefing, our Honorable Jerolinmek M Piah, Minister of Information, Culture, Affairs and Tourism. So Mr. Piah spoke on national conference and he provided updates on the ongoing developments in the government so that if you have been following this live broadcast, I would like to say thanks for following, thanks for joining us for the do join us Thursday for another edition of MICAT Press Briefing. Once again, I must say I'm calling bye for my end.